How's it going, everybody? It's Bryce, and I'm back with a Walking Dead discussion video. And I know that I'm way late on all of this because everyone else has done every single possibility of who's died in the season 6 finale, and I haven't done anything. Mine is I'm pretty sure I know who died. There's a good chance that I'm right, but then again, I have a couple of backups. So first off, I'm going to go from right to left on the lineup. First off, Eugene, Carl, I'll give both of them 0% chances of dying because I think both of them are completely safe. Because Carl is one of the main characters and will continue to be one of the main characters. As for Eugene, I don't feel like he's that main of a character, or that important of a character. Yeah, he can make bullets, and yeah, he does all this stuff in the comics. And I feel like they'll keep him around for that, for his comic story. As for Aaron, I remember whenever the season first ended, I was 90% sure that it was Aaron. I didn't want to believe anything else, because I was in denial thinking it could have been Glenn or Daryl. And now I still have a doubt in the back of my mind thinking it might be because of the clay model I've seen a while back. I forgot where I seen it from. But behind a clay model of Daryl, you can see one of Aaron. I mean, there's also one of Daryl, so there's a possibility for that. But I don't think I've seen Aaron in many of the filmings for season 7 yet. Another idea I had could be, what if he died in an episode after episode 1, after they killed off whoever they kill off for the Negan kill? Like, what if they need something for Aaron's... What if they need something for Aaron to have a clay stunt double? Or anything like that? Because I don't remember seeing him in episodes past the first one, or many after that.
And one other reason why I think Aaron is so likely to have died, now that I just thought about it, is because when you look at the picture that I have laid up right here, just look at everybody. You have everybody that's been together for at least a year, maybe even 2, or however long they've all known each other. Out of everyone in the circle, Aaron's the newest person to come along. And just think back to the end of season 5, or the middle of season 5, when they were all on the road, hungry, without any supplies or place to stay, and they were barely surviving. Between Atlanta and Alexandria, they've only managed to lose Tyrese and Beth, if you want to count Beth. But anyway, Aaron's the one that essentially found them, gave them food and water and things like that, and he gave them a home in Alexandria. Yeah, it'd be bad to lose Glenn or Daryl, but when you think about it, how heavy would it be to have the person that found you and gave you a home to be the one that died for you? It's actually really heavy when you think about it. So I went into this not really thinking I'd give Aaron much, but I actually think there's a lot bigger chance of him dying now, so I'll actually have to bump that up a good bit, probably to about 40% maybe.
Next I have Sasha. I'll give her a 0 too. Same as Rick. Rick, just know. I remember actually when season 4 was on, and I think it was episode 9 of season 4 after, when Rick and Carl were in the house, I actually did think Rick died at that point because it did look like he was dead. I was pretty paranoid because when he fell over and started reaching towards Carl, I was like, oh my god, they actually killed Rick, what the hell? But no, I was actually pretty gullible back then to believe they'd kill off someone like Rick or Carl. Next off is Maggie. So I know this one is probably going to sound completely outrageous, but hear me out. I just had a feeling, but I know she's a huge character in the comic books, and one thing that I thought was, well, they always sub out people from the comic books in the TV show, like how instead of having Andrea as a sniper, they have Sasha. And then there's some other ones I can't really think of offhand, like the Denise kill. Like the Denise kill instead of Abraham, or the Herschel kill instead of Tyrese, things like that. But I feel like it's another way they can cop out having 2 babies on the show, because having Judith is enough. Not that it's enough, but it's enough work as it is. In the comic books, you can just kind of write around how hard it is, but when you're actually producing a TV show, I feel like it'd be a lot harder. And, I mean, they never say in the TV show, they never really say in the comic if baby Herschel is gonna be a big role or anything, or if he's just gonna be like a martyr for Maggie to have another loss in her life. Because you never know, baby Herschel can die just like Judith died. And another idea I have is Baby Judith died in the prison. She's still alive now, so they might actually just have her replace Baby Herschel by killing off Maggie. I know it sounds outrageous, but think about it this way. I know they already started setting up the Hilltop leadership with Maggie and everything, and it's already foreshadowing that Glenn's gonna die, and she's gonna go through all this loss, and Baby Herschel's gonna bring her out of it, and then she's gonna go lead Hilltop. But that might not happen. It's like another theory I had of if they killed Abraham. Like, I know there's been a lot of dual deaths, like Glenn and Abraham, or Daryl and Abraham, or things like that. But I think about it such as, like, what if they do kill Maggie, and Abraham's right next to him? So what if Abraham tries to save him, and they kill Abraham, and then Sasha, or well, not really Rosita. What if Sasha would go through the loss, sort of, that Maggie would have gone through if she would have lost Glenn? And then Glenn would go on his own path, because I feel like people think that Glenn has a lot more story left than he would have in the comic books. And I also feel that way too a little bit. But like I said, I'm give Maggie like a 10% chance of this happening. It's just something I had in the back of my mind. Also, with Tara, she's just been part of the main group of survivors, but she's been like an offset kind of person because of her pregnancy, or because she's just kind of been in the background. Well, I think right about now she should be done with her pregnancy. Like, the baby should have already been born. So maybe what I was thinking is they do kill Maggie, and then Sasha or Tara, since Tara is kind of done with her whole thing, she lost Denise because they were sort of a thing. Maybe she can go on and lead Hilltop. I know that one's really far-fetched. I know Sasha would, now saying it now, yeah, Tara not really so much, but yeah, Sasha does sound like somewhat of a good replacement for Maggie. But then again, it's Maggie. She didn't just cut her hair for no reason. She didn't just start having like all this backup storyline or anything. Like, I feel like, well, I'll get to that in a second. Next up is Abraham. I'm gonna give him a 30% chance. I know there's a lot of people saying, like, whoever Negan kills, Abraham's gonna jump up and try to save that person or stop Negan from killing them. And I don't know, because I remember in like an interview, I think it was Pop Sugar or something that Abraham did. He said he would like to see what a world with Negan and Abraham both in it would be like. And I mean, Abraham's the only one that wasn't actually scared of Negan. Everybody else was kind of freaking out or losing their minds. He was just standing there waiting to get hit, because he was pretty much saying, "I'm ready." He stood up and then pretty much said, "Bring it on." So I feel like Negan couldn't afford to have that happen, because he wants to instill fear in everybody, and the only other way to really instill fear in everybody, well, why not kill the guy that's not scared of you? I mean, you can't really kill one of his girlfriends, because that would just piss him off. Just like killing Carl would piss Rick off, or anything like that. Or killing Daryl would piss off the fans, stuff like that. Anyway, I would also give Michonne, Daryl, and Rosita all zeros. So if you guys kept track of the math, you can kind of see I left Glenn with a whole 50% chance of getting it. I feel like it'd be the same in the comics, because, I mean, you can't really have a bigger impact on a character death by Negan other than Daryl, and I guarantee you they won't do that, because he's been in almost every episode since the premiere. I think they've seen him filming for Spoiling Dead, like on the Spoiling Dead Facebook page, and Glenn's just been seen in the first one. I mean, then again, they could be trying to do a huge fake out to where they do something like they do kill Daryl, or they do kill Maggie, or they kill Abraham, and Glenn just loses it, snaps. I was thinking maybe like he goes after Negan or something, or he gets taken prisoner. Like, I remember people talking about Daryl getting taken prisoner. Well, what if they do it for Glenn and they just put him in like a cell or a pit or something? I don't know. Anyway, guys, that's my kind of predictions for the season 7 premiere. I know that I've been really late with it all, but I mean, I am just getting back into this, and I'll do whatever I can to get some more stuff out for you guys. Anyway, it's been Bryce, and I'll see you guys later.